Haken with In a Fever Dream. Now, I did mention earlier that like people have said that I'm the prog guy, and like I get a little thrown off by that because like I do like prog, but I also love just so many other subgenres that I don't feel like it's fully accurate. But then I forgot I fuck with Haken. They're a prog metal band to a T. I think they're really sick. Here, this is how I see it. There's like Dream Theater, Haken, and Between the Buried and Me. You know, Between the Buried and Me is much more like metalcore and heavy leaning, and that's why they're my favorite. Dream Theater is much more like prog metal. Haken is like in that sweet spot in the middle for me, where they're not really metalcore, but they know how to like go a little bit harder than Dream Theater at times for me. So yeah, let's get it. Haken and A Fever Dream. That's enough chit chat. George Leader was involved in this too? No way. The guitarist in this band is fucking amazing. What's up, dude? Focus.
Breathing through old skin, bleeding at the seams. I can't feel a thing. In a fever.
Interesting time in it. I'm just saying about Haken going a little bit harder. Here we go.
Dancing with my shadow. The line is fading from my horizon. I chase the golden hour. Can you hear me scream through the silence? Dancing with my shadow. Burning inside of me. Stuck in a fever dream. I chase the golden hour. You bring me to my knees. Stuck in a fever dream.
Damn. Okay. I'm taking off the headphones for this. Let's talk about Haken, guys. So yeah, it seems like there's some Haken fans for sure. I love their album The Mountain, and I think that is a beloved record in their catalog. Now, Haken tends to be much more like eccentric with its ideas. Sometimes they have really goofy, campy songs, like The Cockroach King, which I really like, but then they can be really shreddy, like Dream Theater or something. They're a very interesting band. This song, In a Fever Dream, this is them getting the Sleep Token treatment. And it's because it's produced by George Lever, but not only in terms of production, but it's also sonically. This is a lot different than other Haken stuff that I've heard. So for people who are like, oh, I need to do a deep dive into Haken, well, from the stuff I've heard, this is a newer version of Haken where it's a slower build up, where it's kind of similar to a lot of early Sleep Token. It's all about that build up. It starts with all atmospheric and then it gets into this like kind of crescendo moment. And there was like 2 moments like that in this song. So that's what I mean. It does have that Sleep Token treatment because older Haken was much more in line with like Between the Buried and Me or Dream Theater. This sounds a lot different. So it's really, really cool. I think this song, I liked it on first listen. I think it's going to continue to grow. I want to spin it again, but right now I am feeling a 7.9. It's on the cusp of being an 8, but I still think this song is really, really cool. I really like the production. I think this is a good night drive song. So 7.9 and 8.1 for you guys. Okay.